Hello and welcome to KPA's Cool Coffee with Kansas Principals, a Principals Perspective edition, where each episode will feature the voice of different principals, offering a bite-sized perspective on a topic of their choosing. Enjoy this Principals Perspective.
Hello and welcome to Cool Coffee, a Principals Perspective edition from the Kansas Principals Association. This is Dr. Jenny Woolever from Frontier Trail Middle School in the Olathe School District. My quick PD session is about the power of feedback. I'm going to start with a quote from one of the best Tennessee women's basketball coaches of all time, Pat Summitt. She said, "In the absence of feedback, people will fill in the blanks with the negative. They will assume you don't care about them or don't like them." This time of year, I know the end is in sight. It's still important to reflect with those individuals in your building. I recommend trying to do a quick survey through Google Forms or SurveyMonkey, really any online platform that's comfortable for you. This is a great time to ask your staff their opinions as we close out the year for both certified and classified staff. I add the survey link to my checkout form. It's a step that staff need to complete before they head into the summer. I usually give the survey link and checkout form 2 weeks before the end of the school year. I do this every year, regardless if I've been in the same place for years or starting a new building with staff. The information you gain will give you direction. So, why give a survey? You want real perspectives on what things your building enjoys and areas that maybe need to be re-examined. For this survey, I am not talking about those evaluative ratings we get on our administrative duties, but rather reflections on what we as a building can improve or help with day-to-day operations and work life. Lastly, before I start any survey, I write at the top in big bold letters, I may not be able to grant everything for everyone, but I am willing to listen and find out. So thanking them for their time and honest reflections. Now let's take a look at 4 key areas I would recommend focusing on for your end of the year survey. Focus 1, communication. If you've not asked about your newsletter, now is the time. I went from a long monthly newsletter. You all know those s'mores. Staff were not reading it. Several ideas were just giving a weekly preview. And I got to tell you, this one-pager not only saved me an immense amount of time, but staff actually were reading it. It is 1 page. A monthly read was not pertinent to their job. Focus 2, I would have you identify meetings. Talk about PLCs. A great tip I received when focusing on staff meetings was actually from a paraeducator who didn't even go to the meetings. I would actually email them the notes and agenda, but guess what? The avenue I was using to communicate wasn't effective for them. They did not have an opportunity during the school day to log in. They don't have access to the computer. They mentioned about posting it in the lounge. Well, this was a fabulous idea. I made a bulletin board. It's right where they clock in and check out. They eat lunch there. They use the adult restrooms in that location. This was a super quick fix, and all I needed to know was I just had to post this for any individuals that were on the go all day long. So, the next focus is traditions. What are things they look forward to each year? Or what are those things that maybe we've been doing for so long now? We're ready for something new. The survey asking about traditions has also allowed me to find those volunteers or those staff members that are really passionate and interested in some of these new ideas. And guess what? They ended up being those individuals that spearheaded it the next year. So this also helped me build power and leadership within. The last focus area is to highlight your schedule or parts of the day and school events that maybe you should be aware of. Leave it open-ended. I gotta tell you, you cannot always be in every place at once. Having feedback regarding some of these areas and locations can help. I learned that a cafeteria needed to have the lost and found within the space. You wouldn't believe how many water bottles and lunch boxes are left behind, and we would walk into the office each and every day. We adjusted this real quick, and now it makes it so much more accessible. Students know exactly where to look, and it saves those lunch supervisors time from having to travel between each lunch shift. Another idea I learned was the seating at our football games. Our student section was way too close to our parents and our opposing families as well. Just these little details allow me to view different facets of the day, and these simple changes can be found anywhere, but you got to be willing to open the doors for possibilities. Finally, feedback you gather is a great summer read. You heard me, principals. Summer read. You are too busy in May. This is the time you give everyone FaceTime, personal one-on-one conversations, wishing them a restful and enjoyable summer. The information you're about to receive collecting allows you closure to the year. It identifies key areas on where to start. So I highly recommend this is not for your viewing until after all staff and students have left for the summer. Thank you, and I wish you all a great and smooth end to the school year.
Check the notes section for more information on this episode and to learn more about the KPA and its mission to develop and support all principals through optimized learning, collaborative leadership, networking, and service. Be sure to check back in for our next episode and spread the word about cool coffee with Kansas principals. Catch you next time.